If you are new to my channel, then welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I just started making video posts to my channel a couple of weeks ago, so this is relatively new to me, and I'm excited to see how this journey unfolds. This channel is going to be a bit eclectic in category, mostly of a metaphysical nature. I plan on uploading more informational videos on crystals and gemstones, as well as more informational videos on mythologies of spiritual beings recognized in various cultures around the world in my daily deity videos. I've been uploading both thus far, and I've really enjoyed doing that. Today I will be doing the tarot forecast for the astrological signs for the month ahead of September. We are under a very active sky this month. The first day of September, right off the bat, we have an annular new moon solar eclipse smack dab in the middle of the constellation of Leo at 15 degrees 15 minutes. And that's using the Sidereal and Vedic Astrology systems. If you follow the Western Tropical Astrology system, the solar eclipse will be happening at 9 degrees 21 minutes Virgo. And then later on this month, on September 16th, we have the harvest moon, which is the full moon lunar eclipse at the very beginning of the constellation of Pisces at 0 degrees 14 minutes. Again, that's using the sidereal and Vedic astrology systems. Using the tropical Western system, it will occur at 24 degrees 19 minutes in Pisces. So either way, both systems really recognize this lunar eclipse as being in Pisces. So it will be a very powerful eclipse indeed. Eclipses can be summed up as bringing radical and sudden changes in our lives that can be judged as good or bad by each person. I don't want to place good or bad values on change because to me, like the seasons, everything must come to an end so that the new can come in. I see eclipses as really shaking things up where there was stagnation and giving us a new start where there were dead ends. Life is a never-ending cycle comprised of big and small changes. Some people like it, some people don't. That's really up for each person to decide whether to welcome what is to come or not. Eclipses generally bring things to the surface that were once hidden, which is why the change can be felt as though the events are occurring suddenly. Oftentimes, though, these energies were already simmering below the surface to be released during this time. This is intended to be a video focused on tarot, so I won't be going into more detail about the astrology because this is not an astrology reading video. I will, however, be interpreting the energy of how the solar and lunar eclipses are affecting each sign from the tarot cards that I see in each reading, so I wanted to share a brief preface of that information with you beforehand. I'm really interested to see what the eclipses will be bringing us in the month of September. So I have picked a couple of cards here to represent the solar and lunar energies of the solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, the sun being the sun in the sky and representing the solar eclipse. It represents a lot of other things, but for this purpose, I'm just having it sort of show the solar energy of the sun being eclipsed. And then we have the moon, which is represented by the moon in the sky. It's the other luminary that is representing the lunar eclipse. So really, also a quick interjection. If the video you are watching does not somehow resonate with you on a personal level, keep in mind these readings are very general. There are only 12 signs and 7.5 billion people in the world. You might consider also watching your moon, sun, rising sign, or whatever energy you feel best represents you. Or if you are so inclined, consider consulting a professional for a personalized reading. So with that being said, I am very excited to see how these energies play out for the 12 signs for this eclipse month of September. Let's get started with your reading. Gemini, this is your tarot forecast reading for the month of September. I'm going to shuffle the cards for you, and I'm going to focus on the sign of Gemini and the constellation of Gemini. I'm going to focus on the symbol of the twins and also your ruling planet Mercury, and really going to focus in on the energy for Gemini for the month of September. I'm going to pull 4 cards for each week. The first card will be for week 1 with the solar eclipse. The second week is week 2. The third week will be the lunar eclipse, and the fourth week will be the fourth week. And then I'm going to pull a focus card for you, Gemini, and the shadow card will sort of give me an overall picture. I'm just going to keep shuffling until I feel like it's complete. I feel like they want to stop pretty soon. Getting energy for Gemini. Okay. There we go. So the first week is the World card. Second week is the Two of Cups reversed. The third week is the Ace of Cups. The fourth week is the Moon. And the focus card is the Seven of Wands. Shadow card is the Knight of Pentacles. There is some similar energy here with the Leo reading with these cards. So if you have any Leo in your chart, Gemini, you might want to go ahead and check out that video as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first week. So the worlds reversed. So the solar eclipse is what I'm getting is that the things need to come to a head. They need to complete. The world card is about completion, and there is a need to sort of put things to an end or complete something. I do see that you need to sort of look at the big picture as well, be a little bit objective about your plans, and we're looking at the long run here, we're looking at the long haul, and I do see that there could be some difficulties getting your plans off the ground if you have this new idea. I don't much feel like it's a new plan right away. I feel like you need to wrap things up for the middle of the month because the lunar eclipse is bringing in new energy for you. And so if you have all of these things that aren't completed or done that are sort of nagging at you, you need to kind of set some time to do those things. Focus on what it is that you've been wanting to do for a while now that you've been putting off. So you need to kind of go back and like take care of that pile of papers or clear out your inbox or do something to sort of clear some energy. It's related to other people in the world. So I do see this as like just being like the details. I see this as like the mundane details of your life. You need to finish some things that have been lingering for a while. That's the message for you. Second week. Since we do have, this is like a Mercury retrograde thing. We do have your ruling planet going backwards in the sky, and I did a video on the Mercury retrograde anyway on my channel. If you want to look at that, it's like the Magician card is the Mercury retrogrades. If you want to watch that, you can too. But this to me is like missed engagements, missed calls. I get that you're trying to connect with someone and it's just the timing isn't right. For some reason, you're there, and it's just like not really connecting, and you want to. I do see also you could not be seeing eye to eye with somebody, and I don't feel like this is major drama because the third week I feel like whatever miscommunication that you have with someone, it's going to be resolved within the third week, by the third week. So if you do sort of keep missing each other, I do see you finally connecting up here. Also, don't try to force things with people too. I do see just kind of going with the flow, since there is like a flowing energy here. The third week is the lunar eclipse, and this is the same card I got for Leo. So this is a moon energy, because the moon, again, it pulls big bodies of water, pulls big tides. So I see this being a very emotional time. This could be tears, it could be tears of joy, it could be emotions are heightened at this time, so just be aware of your emotions, Gemini. So Anything that comes to the surface, sit with your feelings, feel your emotions, and really be present in the moment is what I'm getting. Okay. There could be a new opportunity coming in for you, but it's going to take some time to develop. Okay. It could be like a new love interest if you're single. If you're with somebody, this can be a renewal of that romantic sort of energy where you were sort of busy taking care of the details the first week. The second week, you just had different schedules and weren't able to connect, or you saw eye to eye, and I see this forgiveness here. Okay, the third week. So the fourth week is interesting because it's on the heels of the lunar eclipse, and here you have the moon. This is a very intense emotional time for you. Okay, so things could be coming to the surface. Things are kind of hidden. I see at the end of the month. I do feel like, again, emotions are going to be really heightened. Okay, so just try to be objective is what I'm getting. And if you're not seeing eye to eye with someone, I do see the forgiveness here, but it does sort of have a lingering effect here. Okay, whatever disappointment, I see you really wanting to forgive. You're normally a person that can just sort of move on from things, but whatever happens this month, just know that it's a lunar energy. It's what's happening in the sky, and just sort of take it as that. Okay, the moon is also our subconscious mind, fears as well. So you may be fearing the loss of a relationship if there's a bump in the road or something. I just see you kind of needing to stick it out. Okay, I don't see like a permanent separation here. Okay, things are a little bit crazy by the end of September for you, and I see you really need to find your grounding. You need to find your footing, especially with this picture here. Okay, so this person is the focus card. So I feel like you're going to be very busy. Okay, things are going to sort of pop up. You're going to get like last minute invitations here. It's like you've already got a lot going on. Try not to overextend yourself. Again, socially, this has to do with like other people, which is like social encounters here. And then the world is like everybody. So everyone starts showing up, you can say no, and I think you should in some way, because it's like you're trying to live up to the demands of everyone, and this person is kind of a mess here. He's like trying to sort of respond to everything. That is why I'm getting the advice at the beginning is like clear stuff out, take care of the details, don't let things linger, because you're about to get really busy. Things are coming in and it's like, whoa, I was unprepared for that, or I was unexpected for this windfall of social demands here. Okay, so you could be very busy. I see you actually what I'm getting is like you could be day job, night job, or like juggling two different lives here. Okay, no, the twins are very dual. You have the twins, right? Dual nature, but I do see that you're trying to sort of juggle, and it's like almost a little bit too much. It's kind of like you've got one shirt on underneath another shirt, so it's like you're having these two roles. I see you switching back and forth. If you do have two jobs, it's like almost a little bit overwhelming. Like people cancel their shift and you're having to sort of pick up the slack. That's just a for instance example. But that energy is there where it's just like you're feeling a little bit frazzled here with all of this energy, okay? Overall, I think this is pretty good. You do have a solid offer coming in. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is something concrete. Okay, and I do see whatever is coming to you here. Someone's offering you something, and it looks like a great idea, or it could be like a new love coming in, like I said, but it's going to take some time to develop. You have to be very patient. This is a card of patience. Okay. Again, also being patient and having the fortitude to sort of ride out this crazy month. It looks like it can be a little bit crazy for you. So the Knight of Pentacles is about being patient, letting things unfold in their natural time. Don't rush things. You don't need to rush. That's when we make mistakes, right? So I do see you kind of needing to take your time a little bit more. And if people are demanding things on you, again, like of your time, especially is what I'm seeing here. This is also a timing card. Again, timing, the schedule is not lining up with people. I'm getting it's time here, time management. Otherwise, you're going to sort of run yourself ragged here. I do feel like you know, things are going to unfold in time. So this is very time themed spread for you. So I'm going to pull in Angel's Oracle card from the Angel Messages deck that Vanessa Lambert has put out, and I like to sort of cap off the reading with a oracle message. See what the angels want to say for you, Gemini. And, okay, here we go. It says, pray and let communication with your angels open up new unexplored knowledge. Okay. So I'm seeing that this does have to do with communication here. The message is, I don't know if you're religious or if you're connected to higher beings in some way, but asking for help if you're feeling overwhelmed is going to be a good thing for you to do, either from your angels or from a higher source or higher power, or even from your friends. You need to ask for help if you're feeling overwhelmed, okay? And it's about communication again, so the lines of communication, you need to kind of keep them open, okay? There's new things coming in, new unexplored knowledge coming in, okay? You could be moving forward to a new area of study in your life, school, or something that is new for you and interesting, okay? It's going to really benefit you this month. So that is the reading, that is the messages that I'm getting for you, Gemini. And if you have any questions or comments about your reading, go ahead and leave them in the message box below. And I wish you the best month of September, Gemini. Thank you.